Approaching target perimeter. Deploy the snake. Over.
Roger that. Over. Boy, I sure don't see anyone in the room. I'll just be on my way then. Ha! Gotcha!
All right, let's go, dear.
But we don't want to go! It's gonna be so boring!
Look, kids, Mom says that Mrs. Tweedles read a book and stare blankly at each other orama and day spa is a real hotspot.
That's right. It says so right here in my latest I Don't Know, What Do You Want to Do magazine.
I've heard about this place where you can read a book and stare blankly at each other.
That's been a dream of mine forever.
This trip is going to be amazing. Why, just think of all the... This is the most boring thing we've ever done, and if I have to go, you have to go. So unless you can clone yourselves before we leave, get ready to read and stare. Hey, I'm not going if you're not going. I can't even read.
Finally, I've created an alternative fuel source that will allow us to return to our home planet Clang. Not again! Oh...
You need clones! Mom and Dad are making us go on this boring trip and we don't want to go! The rest of the clones of our...
I've read about this. It's hyperadrenal gibbertinism. And I've got just the thing to help them.
It's a good thing you had that handy.
Yeah, it pays to be prepared.
Unless you guys can make us some clones, we're going to go on the most boring vacation ever!
You don't have clones? Wow, on Clang, we all have clones for emergencies.
I can't reach the remote initiating auto-destruct. In a large bowl, add the plaster, silicone, a shoe, some donkey sweat, a pinch of garlic, and don't forget, my secret ingredient.
I really need to get into shape.
Pour the mixture into the mold, then turn it on, and move on.
Those are awesome!
I taste like rotten oranges.
How do we get the clones down? Oops. Can we have 3 more clones to go? Look, one of us has to go and keep an eye on the clones and make sure Mom and Dad don't catch on. How about rock, paper, scissors?
Okay, 1, 2, 7.
Oh, that's too bad.
What? Why'd I lose?
You don't have thumbs.
Man, there are so many rules to this game. I never win. Hey, what about my clone?
Well, we'll say something.
Come on, we're going to be late for the Staring Blankly by the Pool seminar. And yes, I packed your bathing suits, and no, there's no swimming. It's against the rules.
We're on our own now. Let's have a good time, okay? But let's make sure we don't do anything that will get us into trouble. Let's be careful. This has been the greatest 8 minutes of my life. It's like Christmas, Easter, and my birthday all rolled into one. I call it Birthismas. I wonder what the robots are doing.
Okay, Daisy says baths are very refreshing, so turn on the jets. I think we might be lost.
Are you sure? We've been following this big red line the whole time. Well, at least the kids are behaving themselves for a change.
Why are you kids being so quiet?
This is hitting me.
Robin's a cat or something.
Oh, that's better. I was beginning to think you were clones or something.
Do you like fuzzy little animals, man? Well, do you like to see those fuzzy little animals get hurt? I sure don't. I'm a member of Help Save Everything, and we're in the process of raising money to build shelters for all the seals we rescued from the North Pole. Yeah, they were like really cold up there.
Are we there yet? When are we going to stop and eat some bones? Well, actually, you can't have my bone. You always take my bone. I bury it and you always dig it up. Well, now the cat's out of the bag, isn't it?
Robin, stop digging up your sister's bones, dear.
Daisy started it.
Okay, you kids are getting goop all over. We need to change those clothes. Great. You didn't bring a change of clothes, did you? Well, we're just lucky that I planned for 5 hours to drive home and get the clothes that I knew you'd forget.
Three things. First, you're out of donuts. Second, it really smells in here. And third, I've noticed that this house is extremely under-automated. So I've programmed everything to my controls everything remotomatron. It controls the fireplace, the TV, the stereo, the windows, the sandwich maker.
Cool. But what happens if you...
Oh no!
The remote must have fired his launch mechanism. Take cover!
39. Great! 38. What else could go wrong? 37. 36.
I knew something was going on. The Harrisons left on vacation hours ago. The place is empty. Or is it? See, Larry, I knew someone was in there. Aliens, I bet. Shade-pulling, noise-making aliens. The house is impenetrable. There's no way to find out what's going on in there. What are you doing? You can't just knock on the door and expect whoever's inside to just open it.
23.
Hello! I am the French house-sitter.
I'm Earl, the neighbor. I'm unofficially keeping an eye on the house while the family's away. What was all that noise?
17.
It's a party?
Oh, I love parties. Who's invited? Is there punch? Can we come?
You really believe there's a party? Seriously?
12.
I mean, sure! It would be a pleasure to invite you in. Ow!
9.
What I mean to say is, no, you cannot come in.
It's probably a covert government party where they brainwash all their guests anyway.
There you go, sir. Good as new.
2.
I'm just glad I was able to see the truth.
1.
I have a keen mind that way.
Ignition. Thruster. Liftoff.
Yep. Nobody pulls the wool over my eyes.
Hey, I can see our spaceship. And I can see your parents driving home early. Morning, morning.
Copy that, socket. Head on back to help clean, or we're all in trouble. Well, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, we're probably gonna need a little help with this one.
It's my new Stuffed Sucker 3000. Using the power of an actual tornado, this baby will clean your entire house in seconds flat.
Well, at least the house is clean.
Okay, I know this looks bad, but I think I know how to fix it. All I need is 7,000 gallons of glue. Okay, my next idea is a little risky, but I think it might just work.
Home sweet home.
What have they done?
Oh, I can't believe it! We told them to stop delivery while we were gone.
How did they...
Hey, thanks for cloning the house for us. It looks awesome.
Why are they back so soon?
They probably noticed that we sent clones with them.
We can explain!
Good. You've changed already. All right, back to the van. We're behind schedule.
I'll explain it in the car. Hey, look, more jelly.
This is gonna be so boring.
You know what we need? Clones!